KEXP.org in Seattle and the Bay Area. It's listener-powered radio in studio with probably the best two-piece that's out there right now. This is Teen Mortgage live on listener-powered radio. Take it away. KEXP 90.3 FM, Seattle and the Bay Area. You are watching live in studio with Teen Mortgage here on Listener Powered Radio.
All the
KEXP live in studio with Teen Mortgage just finished their set. Thank you guys so much for coming in today. That was great.
Hey, thank you. We're so happy to be here.
Hey, do me a favor. Tell us about the formation of this band. You're a two-piece. How'd you come together? What's the mission of the band? Like, why are you a band together? Tell our listeners about that.
Oh man, that's quite a large question. Deserves a large answer, I suppose.
Yeah.
Well, funny enough, I moved to Maryland because I wanted to be a part of this other band, and I have like dual citizenship. I moved from Liverpool, UK, and just that didn't work out. And I went on Craigslist, and I was like, I'm trying to put a two-piece together. I already had like the idea, excuse me, for the pedal splitter to have, two signals. So I got a bass signal and a guitar signal. So then I just put my stuff up on Craigslist, and Ed was he was on Craigslist just sort of
like people watching.
Yeah, people watching.
It's entertainment to kind of like read the personals for like musicians on there, and like.
You weren't looking for a band. Were you in a band
no,
at the time?
I'm in a band called Tired All the Time, and I just wanted to play more. So, like, when I saw, while doing this entertainment thing, I saw his stuff and listened to his music, I was like, this is pretty cool. And it's like, he just wants to be one guy that sounds like that's doable,
So that was like intentional for you. You wanted to be a two-piece. You've been a two-piece. I've never seen video of you playing with a third. Sounds like you haven't thought of adding a third.
We have a couple times, like before it was Teen Mortgage, there was other lineups that I was going through in Liverpool, so it was like similar vibes, similar songs, but just hadn't reached the aesthetic as well. Like it was more psych garage rock kind of 2015 vibes. You know what I mean? And when we met each other, we were like, oh, we both really like stoner metal and sludge and like kind of heavier like grunge and stuff like that. So we started kind of implementing that into the sound with the garagey vibe, and then we arrived where we are now.
Yeah, I mean, that was one of my other questions. Like, you sit at this intersection, like, between punk and metal and, like, many other genres, too, right? Signed to Roadrunner, kind of a heritage metal label. Like, what was that like coming in as a band that, like, isn't Death or Obituary or or even like Turnstile.
When I met our A&R guy, I was like, I kind of had in our mind, I was like, I don't know if we're gonna like sign because we were doing so well. This is kind of where we're at in our head. But I was like, I'm gonna talk to you about Typo Negative. like I was like, yeah, it's like the first gold record y'all had, and like all this other stuff. Like that's the stuff I came up on. Like I was definitely like more of like a metalhead like when I was younger, and then kind of like punk was like a little after my teenage years. Other than like crossover bands and stuff like that.
Yeah, definitely felt some imposter syndrome. Like, you want us?
Yeah.
Why?
Tell me about that. That's interesting. Say more about that.
Man, it was just like, I don't know, we were just doing our thing, and then our people were like, hey, like, Dave, Roadrunner, really like you. We were like, oh, all right, then. It was literally as simple as that. And then, they went, how about it then? We said, yeah.
Good. I'm glad you did. The record is amazing. I love that. The new song "Burn" you played. We were just talking about you releasing a Devo. Tell us about that.
We did a remix for Devo. They did a Kit album, which is really cool. Sort of memento, piece of merch you get where it's like a little lunchbox, and it's like the album cover, and then it's got loads of little pictures and mementos and a keychain that you download an app and you beep the app and it downloads all the songs on your phone. It's like this cool thing. So they had us and Skal do remixes.
Cool.
Of Whip It, yeah. And that was so fun to make.
Fun. And you got lots of stuff coming up. The single "Burn" just came out pretty recently. Is there a new album in the works? I've heard you got the Devil Ultrasonic Dream came from a pretty large batch of songs.
Yeah,
What's coming out?
Definitely. We've got just put that new single out, Burn, trying to go just a little heavier, a little harder, a little more fun, do you know what I mean? And we got a new album definitely in the works right now, just still writing stages. Definitely looking forward to new music.
You told me a little bit about Ed's other band. Who else is in like the Teen Mortgage family of bands, being a band from the East Coast, from the Baltimore, Maryland area? Like who are the folks you love playing with? Who are bands that you're like, we got to talk about this band? They're so good. No one's talking about them.
Do you want to go?
Well, we were just saying, like I said, saying Baltimore and DC, they don't have like the same like number of bands. The ones that are rising to the top are really crushing it. So like clearly you got Turnstile, and I was saying earlier, Angel Dust is like one of my favorite bands right now.
Just blowing up.
Yeah, End It is like they're the homies, and it's like it's so awesome to see them coming up too. And then like the whole like Wham City scene is like kind of like part of like what I was into like when I was like in college and everything. Like Dan Deacon, Ed Schrader's Music Beat, and then all those like absurdly weird noise artists that were out around then. Like that was like part of my like musical formations, like all like that weird music, alt avant-garde stuff.
Yeah, it's like a thick scene. It's dense in there. James, what about you? Anything you're bringing over from Liverpool or anywhere else?
Oh man, I definitely love a lot of that egg punk stuff at the minute. Prison Affair and Snooper and those bands. Shout out the homies, Tongues of Fire from Atlanta. Shout out Pink Shift from Baltimore, great band. Shout out Wine Lips, love Wine Lips, and Bad Nerves. Totally carrying the torch for garage rock at the moment. Don't know who else, man.
We go on for a long time.
Take a moment.
That's a hard question.
Take a moment to talk about your support crew. Like who's on the road with you right now, but also like who's at home, who's supporting you. I mean, like specific people. I meant Lowell, but you got other people that are helping you do this. You're really not a two-piece. You're a two-piece on stage, but
yeah. You've got it takes a village, right? Shout out Lowell. Lowell's band Tongues of Fire, great post-punk band from Atlanta. And we got Ethan Thayer, who's also he's on the crew. I'm trying to remember his band's name. It's House As We Dying. Is he over there? Can't see him.
He's shaking his fist. I see some fist shaking.
Yeah,
so.
Okay, I think I got it right then.
You're getting it wrong, or
Close enough.
Either way.
Close enough. Yeah, and our usual tour manager, front of house, is Buddy Hachar, and he's he wasn't able to be on this one because he's out with The Sword right now and Earthless. So can't argue with that.
And shouts out to homie Autry too.
Autry
Fulbright. He's a good friend, and he used to be in a band called Off, and now he's in a band called Evil Island, which is the dudes from the Blood Brothers and him on bass, and they're just like it's amazing.
And Autry introduced us to Laurel Stearns, and Laurel Stearns is she's our other manager, so they co-manage us.
Shouts out Laurel.
They only work with us together.
Excellent. All right. Well, and we'll be seeing you back here in the Seattle area. Here you got a big tour coming up.
Oh yeah, we're coming back with Rise Against an Alkaline Trio. Super stoked for that.
That's huge. Yes.
Yeah,
So we'll see you again then. Thank you so much for playing. Thank you so much to Heather and Kevin in the studio. Thank you to Jim and Scott and the entire video crew. You've been listening to KEXP .org in Seattle in the Bay Area, live in studio with Teen Mortgage.
Discover new music at listener-powered KEXP.org.